Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Glad to see you. We've got another great match for you today. This one actually is you versus Jacob Munoz. So the number 2 player in the world versus the number 3 player in the world. This took place at the Texas State Championships just about 2 months ago.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Exciting match, really exciting. A lot to talk about with it. What are some other things going on in air hockey today?
Well, so we have an official date for the next Carter Cup.
Okay.
Which will be December 31st, last day of 2022.
Okay, wow, okay. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the Carter Cup, it's the Team World Air Hockey Championship. It is 4 players versus another 4 players in a mixture of doubles and singles formats. And speaking of the Carter Cup, last spring we had the best Carter Cup in history, the most exciting Carter Cup in history. So I'll link that. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. Just stellar competition, it really was.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are the teams this time?
So the heir apparents, so that's myself, Jacob Munoz, Brian Acrocco, and the great Danny Hines.
Okay, the heir apparents versus another team name.
No, I'm not sure.
That's fine. All right. Well, who are the players?
Yeah. Colin Cummings, Vince Cesada.
So
two of the best players in the sport right now.
Right.
Connor Cummings, Colin's up and coming younger brother, who's really made a name for himself this year in the world of air hockey.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Pete Lippincott.
Okay.
You know, a master level player.
Wow. Okay, so then that's interesting because that's in the last Carter Cup. It was you guys who won. Oh, well, spoiler alert! You guys versus Colin and Vince and 2 other people. Yeah. It was Doug Howard and Marcus Quintanilla. Yeah. So I guess I don't know. Are they replacing them or what happened with that?
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
You know, it was that was Team Double Tap. That was really a great match with them. So
yeah.
I would have loved the rematch with them, but yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe you guys can let us know if you know what happened there. So one thing that I saw posted the other day on the Next Gen Air Hockey Facebook forums was a question of, you know, should I switch from what we would call the beginner grip, which is, you know, this is a beginner grip. It's kind of most people that don't know how to play air hockey well will instinctually just grab onto this knob. And the player was wondering, you know, if really it's important to make the switch or not, because he's worried that it'd be hard to make the switch. You absolutely must make the switch. It's not really a question for debate. After all the years of competition, holding your mallet from behind the knob is far superior to holding it here. The main 2 reasons are, 1, you're going to get much more power on your shots because you can really swing through, okay? But beyond that, you also have an extended range of motion, which allows you so much more ability for different types of shots. So if you look here, I can move my hand this way, but if I hold it back here, I can move all of this. So I mean, it's a massive difference.
I think when you hold it the correct way,
right,
from behind the knob, it really becomes, the mallet becomes more of an extension of your hand too.
Right.
Which I think really, I mean, that helps with accuracy so much.
Okay. Yeah.
It just becomes so much more intuitive.
Right. I like that. It's an extension of the hand, and the puck is an extension of your soul. Okay, so we've got a great match. Jacob Weissman versus Jacob Munoz. Great rivalry exists between these guys. Jacob Munoz has had the upper hand. Recently won 2 challenge matches against you.
Yep.
And so going into this Texas State, there have been a lot of experience of not winning against him.
Yeah.
So what was going on in your head?
I mean, you know, the past 2 Worlds I've finished second, been in the finals with Colin.
Right.
And so I felt pretty confident against the field in general, but Munoz has really kind of popped up the last year and a half as someone who's really giving me a hard time.
Sure.
So obviously I want to kind of show that, hey, like I'm the guy right behind Colin.
Oh, you're trying. You're right. You're like, yeah. Even if I'm not going to be at the top of the mountain, at least I'm right below it.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I wanted to prove that this Texas State, but Munoz has been giving me such a hard time, so I was obviously very nervous.
Okay. Yeah. Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's great. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Tim Weissman here at the Centerline. I'm here with Jacob Weissman, and we've got another exciting match for you today. We've got Jacob Munoz versus Jacob Weissman. What are you thinking, Jacob?
I'm thinking that I experienced this match, and it was a good match. So it's going to be fun to watch back.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of cool things to talk about with this match. Jacob Munoz has been, edging you out and defeating you in a number of challenge matches this last year. So we're going to see if you can pull it together and try to win. This is at the Texas State Championships that just took place a few months ago. And here we go.
And so this is the second match that me and Munoz are playing in the day. He beat me in the winner's bracket earlier this day. I won the first 2 games, and then he won the next 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was pretty deflating.
Sure. Well, that's that sweet cut that he has, just real touch. Wrist movement.
And there we see his height coming into play, just barely missing, getting that puck back.
Nice over.
Yeah.
You guys are getting right after it.
Yeah. That was a good recovery. And this is immediately after that match that I believe Munoz played with Colin that we featured just a couple weeks ago. So this is the semifinals. The winner will go to the finals against Colin Cummings.
Got it.
That
looked over from here too. Good call, Mike Cummings, the referee.
Great air hockey ref. Great player, too.
Ooh. Yeah, let's watch that again. That's not even a boom boom. That's just kind of a boom. Just straight in. No drift. That was nice. Again, no drift. So is this something that you were intentionally going after? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was just trying to be creative. Thinking of doing the similar movement to the shot that just went in and just going to the other side.
Looked like you tried an over there, and it was sort of aimed.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good get.
Yep.
Does not count.
Point does not count. Munoz looks like he's kind of trying to get into it.
Nice left wall over.
Thank you.
Was it intended?
That was intended.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yep.
Get that shot in your arsenal. It really opens a lot up.
Yeah, Munoz is one of the players who's really forced me. This is an insane get. Munoz is cracked, as we say. It just gently reaching up to grab it.
Mm-hmm. Takes so much finesse. Yeah, you got to hit that puck just right so it doesn't fly off again.
And just keeps the same exact demeanor. It's not even, you know.
Oh, then he loses the puck right afterwards. That's a letdown.
Yeah.
After a great save.
Hear people in the background still talking about how cool that save was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there's the point he deserves for that save.
That's right, and that's the Viper. That's what he earned his nickname off of. That super fast left wall under, almost all wrist.
That was a mishit right wall over I was going for there.
Okay. Ooh. Knowing and watching you play for all the years that I have, it seems like that you are playing without agenda. I don't know how else to put it. It's like doesn't seem like there's any fear. A great shot.
Yep. It's Munoz playing him really like going to this match. I knew like, okay, I have to mix up my attack. Can't just go for that cut right wall over. That's one of the things that's been so great about my kind of Munoz being right on top of me this past years. I've really had to start like thinking about my game more and you know, developing more shots. It's one of the beautiful things about having, you know,
having somebody pushing you.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I'm playing without agenda. There's nothing in my planner really. I'm just, you know, like he beat me earlier. I don't think I felt like, I mean, I know I was talking earlier a little pressure, but I think I had just seen him almost beat Colin. So I'm not really worried about losing to him. You know, if I lose to him, it's like, well, you know, he's a great player. Ooh, great stuff there by him.
The transition stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and
Barely-
he just
barely
barely
misses the
missed
Viper.
it. Oh, sweet. Sweet just reaction by Munoz there.
That right wall under, when it's executed well, is really going in on him. It's not typically I've not seen that shot scoring him that much.
Right. Right.
So I'm be interested to dig into it a little bit and see what it is how it's being delivered that's allowing it to score.
He's going for an over there.
Yeah. Yeah, and looking at that match between Munoz and Colin that happened before this, and we did feature it. Nice game there. We did feature it, and I mean, if you look at the stats, Munoz pretty much won in every stat category. He just happened to not win the game count. Yeah, the game count category.
Yeah. Yep.
But that's also a hallmark of a great player. Colin, even if you're not winning, so to speak, in certain areas, you win in the moment that is most necessary.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
This is weird. This is like an off speed right while under.
Yeah. This is
it's a high level shot.
Yeah. This is a shot that Danny Hines has been telling me to hit. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll give it a try.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Munoz was ready to block that over.
Yeah.
He put himself in block over mode, and then the slow under sneaks in. I mean, that's super high level.
Yeah, I definitely felt proud of that one.
Yeah, you'd be proud. And it's frustrating when that scores on you, because that's a shot they used to score on me a lot. That was kind of one of their things. One of, I guess, the field, Danny and Ehab, they commonly would use that shot against me. And I remember feeling so frustrated when it would go in, because I'm like, it's just a slow shot.
Right. Why is it?
Go in.
Oh, man.
Frustration. Yeah. But I mean, I could imagine being frustrated if I'm Munoz, because having lost the match to Colin, where for all intents and purposes you probably should have won.
Right. Right.
And then now you're having some struggles against somebody that you feel like you have a handle on.
Yep. It was just kind of forced the way I hit that.
A lot of transition shots that you have scored, it seems like.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Just Munoz just insane. Like, you know what? I don't care. This shot's going in. Yeah. That shot's going in.
Yeah. Munoz is dangerous when he's down.
When he has that look in his eye, of like, damn it, I'm going to get some scores.
Yeah.
A pretty convincing game there. But, I think it was a mixture of you freewheeling and hitting a lot of creative shots, and him being, very frustrated.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good over. Yeah, and so this is a position I was in earlier where I was up on him 2-0. Then he won 4 games in a row. Yeah. So I remember that being in the back of my mind just a little bit. Go for an over, and he just
it's just a great block.
Perfectly in position. Yeah. Sweet block.
Yeah, he's got a really good defense.
Yeah.
To be able to read that.
Yeah.
Just sort of, has a little bit of ooh.
No, that one was over and hit it off the table.
Off, a double penalty.
Yeah, that's a good shot. When he gets all wristy like that and tapping it around, that's. Oh. So now he's kind of had a game where he's just freewheeling, at least so far.
went for that right wall under that he tends to use to great success against you. The same shot that Colin Cummings uses against you a lot, but he missed it. I'm surprised I haven't seen him trying that shot more so far.
Munoz is so keyed in on defense here.
Yeah, there he went for that under.
Oh. He's just missed that cut.
Seems like he needed to put like a half a click longer pause on that.
Good block.
Yeah. Well,
Not
as finessey as Munoz's save, but at least it was an attempt. 7-4. Okay, let's see that again. That was a real sweet. Talk about finesse.
Oh yeah.
Just slide right out of the way for that over.
So now it's actually 3-1 now. Me. Yeah. So I was up on him 3-0, and yeah. Cut. I will say he's been scoring that cut pretty well on me. Oh, beautiful. Classic Munoz Viper. Just it's an absolute rocket.
Just so fast. You just watch his wrist. It's just all wrists.
Yeah.
Viper strike. Hurts my wrist thinking about it after all these years. It was a good timeout. I'm a big fan of taking a timeout at 1-3, 0-3, anything like that, where it's just reset. Don't let the game get completely out of control.
My rule of thumb is if anyone ever scores 3 in a row on me, I'm going to call a timeout.
Yeah. It's a good rule of thumb, in my opinion. You might call it the rule of 3.
Yeah, the rule of 3.
Be interesting. I would suggest you go back and look at that executed right while under and compare it to the ones that we're scoring. I think it'll be clear maybe why. This tournament was being played at the 7-6, an air hockey club location in Houston. It's run by Phil Arnold.
There we hear Tim Weissman coaching in the background.
What did I say?
You said good block. That's how you block.
Yes, how you block that right. That's not how you block the right while under, but I guess the previous one was. If you're new to air hockey or you just love air hockey and you've been watching and there's not a group of players in your area, you could do something similar to this. You find a location where you can have a couple of tables and then you just build it. You invite players and teach new people how to play, and you can actually create your own community there.
Flub in.
Yeah.
Munoz there. Yeah. Now that right wall under is working more. Right. Oh, and he just goes right to the cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
because he knew now you're worried about that right wall under, right? Yeah. You just got a couple of them in on you, and then you can just, clever.
And see the frustration there for me.
Absolutely. You had been up 3-0 and now it's 3-2. You're thinking about the previous set that you played in the tournament where you had been up and he came back. So
beautiful. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the exact shot.
Yeah, this is the exact shot, and if I were your coach, I would say watch this in slow motion. And then I would say watch it again in slow motion. There's something about the shot that's very deceiving, and I think that it is that it feels like everything is in the way that his body or his wrist is turning, feels like it's moving, going to go left. Everything points that way, but he's got such a great wrist motion. So does Colin.
Yeah,
they're able to snap back the opposite direction with enough power and speed. Not many people can do that.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Ready? Fucking play. Awesome, Alan. Ready. Ready, sir? Yeah. Fucking play. Ready, sir? Fucking play.
can tell I'm stressed here. I'm using a lot more sort of like gross muscle movements instead of like kind of more finesse I was using a bit earlier.
2-3.
Until then.
Yeah.
Maybe you can turn it around.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
3-4.
Good block. I think Munoz rushed that cut. I think his cut is best when it's got that slight pause. Just enough.
All right. Mishit a attempted left wall over. See if Munoz can take advantage.
Oh, give it.
You wanted to give it to you. Give it to
Yeah.
me, baby. The table giveth and taketh away.
Ready, sir? Tuck and play.
Yeah, the shot, not that shot, but the shot before was more what you were doing early in the match. It was great over.
Yeah, just awesome.
Yeah, that's what you were doing early in the match.
My left. Ready. Ready, sir. Tuck and play.
Maybe I just need to be thinking about Danny Hines more because that kind of setup I'm doing is kind of like my
Your version?
my
Okay.
version.
It's over, but you still I gotta get one more in.
Off goals.
And that was that's the cut. Just a little bit of a pause. That wrist cocks back.
Yes. All right. Ready. Tuck and play. Match point.
Kind of a flub in there for him.
Yeah, unfortunate. And
and then he just-
he does
yeah.
the right wall under the
Yeah, you said I wasn't mentally ready there
Right.
on defense, and he
Right.
exploited it.
yep.
10 seconds. Jake ready? Yeah. Jake ready. Tuck and play.
So there's a bit of a mishit. Looks like you were going for a left wall over.
Yeah,
Okay. Mishits, and then
he just
Munoz is
Yeah,
able
just-
to transition it in on you.
yeah.
So we're going to game
Right.
7.
Yeah, so I was up on him 3-0, and now it's 3-3.
Yeah, being up 3-0 and then losing a match is a sickening feeling. See if it happens. See if you get sick. It looked almost like the same right wall unders you started the match with. Yeah, it was sort of a miss it, and that was a great get by Munoz, considering he's
Yeah.
he's a little bit shorter and he has a difficult time whipping out close to that line. So you can really see the desire in his heart to win this.
Yeah.
Tuck and play. 2-0.
I remember just thinking at the time, like, I'm going to score these right walls.
I'm just getting them in. So 2 right walls
Yeah.
to 2 cuts. Ooh, got a little creative.
Ready?
And I ended up just hitting it off the table.
Yeah.
Ready? Tuck and play.
I know exactly what happens, and I'm nervous.
Yeah.
3-2.
4 right wall unders?
1 right wall over.
Oh, okay. All right. Ooh. A good timeout by Munoz. Yeah, never give up.
Yeah.
Give yourself every chance possible.
Yeah. It's a good timeout.
Match point 2.
These shots
going
you've been
for
getting in look so reminiscent of the very beginning of the match.
Ready, sir? Tuck and play.
Left wall over to end it.
Yeah.
Wow. So down 3-0, he comes back, ties it up 3-3, and then game 7, it's not really that competitive. You sort of dominated in that last game, doing things that you started the match doing, which is interesting. Looking at these stats, I remember you saying in the commentary that you wanted to have a little bit more diverse attack than you normally do, and this shows exactly that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that I've seen your pie graph look that diverse.
No, yeah, I've never had a pie that diverse.
Your hockey pies are not diverse enough. And then Munoz, his looks similar to what he normally does. A little bit heavy on the cut, I think. Here are the points. Here are the stats: 42-35. I think really the big thing here for me was the difference in offensive efficiency and accuracy. Those seem to be pretty significant in favoring you.
Yeah. And Munoz did score 1 more pressure point than me, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a really close match in many ways.
Yeah. I mean,
until the very end, it just sort of got out of hand, and Munoz found himself a little too far back.
Yeah. Yeah, but, it's nice to get one against Munoz, keep the rivalry.
Yeah, keep it going. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That must feel good. You also got to know that it's not, you don't got it in the bag, and
yes.
This is a very competitive rivalry.
Yeah.
Question is whether one of you guys can knock Colin off the mountain.
Yes, that is the question.
And so far, it hasn't happened. You've both gotten close in matches, but Colin has been able to pull it out. Or will it be a newer player, somebody else coming up through the ranks that's going to do that? I guess we shall see. And there you have it. Another great match brought to you here at the Centerline. If you are enjoying watching air hockey and seeing how it's played at the highest level, please like and subscribe and share it with folks. Build a local group and show them what air hockey looks like, because there's not a lot of tables out there anymore, and it's dwindling. So we really need everybody to get involved and keep this sport alive, because as you can probably tell, it's pretty freaking great.
Yeah, I concur. Keep it going.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much.